Tell you right now, James and PJ off limits. I got nothing for you until it's official.
Who?
James and PJ off limits. I got nothing for you until it's official. So, hey, anything else y'all got?
It was a game.
There you go.
So, you guys, Ty called that first half nasty offensively, but defensively, you guys were able to stay in it. I guess, with Kawhi having the poor offensive shooting night and all that, how are you guys able to kind of build up that late second quarter, that third quarter lead as well?
We're a team that rely on our defense, miss and made shots, regardless of that's going to happen in this league. A lot of games, you'll miss shots, but collectively, we picked up the defensive intensity, which primarily in the second half, even in the first half, we defended well. We just didn't make any shots. And we okay with that because we know we're a defensive team first. And then second half, we made shots and we've seen the difference.
Russell, when you see Paul going the way he was, what does that do for the team, especially when he's hitting the threes like that?
Miss and make, man, as long as he's aggressive, our team is better. And our job is to make sure we keep making it easy for him, keep him in attack mode, keep his mind focused on what he's able to do, and that's score the basketball at a high level. And as you've seen, when he's able to do that, we're a different team.
Russ, obviously tomorrow's a big game, not just for you, but the team has rallied around you. Like, you've led them pretty much since you got here in February. I know you got your own emotions, but how do you get the team prepared to play for you when you know that's naturally going to happen?
You said get the team ready to play 40?
For you.
I think one thing about it, so many unselfish guys in this locker room since day one and in the organization that they rallied behind me since day one, as you mentioned. And every night I try to give everything I have to make sure that I'm supporting them. And as long as they do their part, I'll make sure I continue doing my part night in and night out, and that's all you can ask for.
Russ, given how you started off the press conference saying what you said, you were smiling. Does that mean you're happy?
Yeah. I'm good. I mean, shit. Why wouldn't I be? Yeah. Excuse my language, but definitely happy.
A lot of people talk about how you look happier since you come over to the Clippers. Why is that everybody says this, and also you look happier than where you were before you got here?
Well, long list, but we don't got enough time for that today. But honestly, man, I think one, I'm just, and I know I reiterate this, but I'm very grateful for an opportunity and a team that wanted me during a tough time, just overall for myself and basketball-wise, being able to come to a spot where I was embraced and felt, welcome. And from then, I told myself that I will give, and like I've always done, give everything I have and be the best I can possibly be. And this game is supposed to be fun. Like that's who I am. That's the energy I bring. That's the game that I've grown to love since I was little, and that joy to me is what makes me who I am. And will continue that and continue giving everything I have and make sure I keep smiling. I've always, back when I was in Oklahoma, I had one talk before the game with Coach Scotty Brooks, and he always, I thought he was about to get on me about something. He just told me simply, just smile. When you smile, you play better. Your energy's better. And he knows that I don't really like to be smiling a lot during the games, but always keep that in my mind when I get sidetracked, just making sure I'm smiling and make sure my energy is in the right place and it rubs off on my teammates. So,
Russ, I wanted to ask you, do players come up to you every summer asking you what your secret is to keeping your athleticism and your body the way it is, bro? Because I saw you playing the Drew League too against the young guys. I mean, not the Drew League, but the Rico Hines runs with the young guys too as well. I see you do that, and then coming out here every day with the energy you bring. Do players come up to you and ask you that all the time, bro?
They do, man. They do. Honestly, and I tell them ain't no secret. I really focus in and focus on my body daily, making sure that I'm intaking the right things, making sure that I get my rest, making sure that I just focus day in and day out. As you get older, you want to find ways to be able to keep your speed, athleticism, and punch. And I know for me, that's a big part of my game. So I make sure I focus on that, especially in the summertime and throughout the year.
What about the diet? Because I know Pat said that you were over there eating lettuce.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just want to know, like, what's
that's
the
true.
situation
That's
like?
true. Yeah. I mean, I change the diet based on what I'm doing. I got to make sure I stay in shape and keep my body fat down and all that. But also, I like to make sure I'm strong enough because I'm at the rim a lot. So there's a lot of little secrets here and there. But I'll keep those to myself until the time being.
And Russ, Bones got to start alongside of you tonight.
Yeah.
And it seems like going back to last season, you guys have had a chemistry on the floor. Rather, you're on the bench cheering for him or vice versa. What has gone along the lines of you guys having that friendship on the court, even though you guys have had a short period of time playing together?
Yeah, man, I just think, as a guard and, Bones being the point, and obviously I've been in the league some time, it's just my job to make sure that, I instill confidence in him to do his thing because that's who makes him who he is. And with that, he's going to make mistakes, he's going to miss shots, and that's all a part of the game. And my job is to just make sure that he understands what's going on at all times, but also, keeping his swag up because that's the player he is. And, we've been able to create that connectivity since he's been here. And, I'm grateful that he listens and understands and sees the game from my perspective and vice versa. So,
Russ, when you're in a game like the grinded out style that it wasn't for much of the first half, is there a point where in the game you can kind of feel that the tide is turning and like what do you associate that with?
I think for us it was just our defensive intensity. We start focusing on ourselves, less of the refs, start rebounding, pushing, the pace is higher. We're getting out in transition, we're making quicker decisions. You can see the switch for us, and we know what that looks like, which is, I think the best thing about it is when you feel it, you're like, okay, this is the way we're supposed to be playing, and everybody in the arena feels it, the team feels it, and we understand what that looks like.
Russ, you've had quarters where you shoot like 1 of 7, then you come up with like 16 points in the third quarter, 14 points in the third quarter of the other game. And multiple guys have done that. Like, how are you guys balancing, not a your turn, my turn type of offense, but everyone kind of eats throughout the flow of the game?
Yeah, I mean, you just, for me, my game is not predicated on making shots. Yes, you will make miss shots, but the game, I always believe the game, I always tell you what to do. And I knew early in the first half we just missed some open shots, but we're defending and getting there now in the second half, just concentrate and focus on making shots. And we all did that in the second half and made the game easy for ourselves.
Russ, I think we're around the 30 game mark of you playing in this uniform, and whether it's personnel, coaching, like you tell me, like what about this team stands out about putting you in position to succeed in basketball-wise?
Just playing my position. Simple as that. Like, I've been a point guard since I've been in this league and always will be. And I would say that I'm pretty good at that position since I've been in the league. And I'm grateful that, Coach trusts me to be able to run these guys. And I'm grateful that Paul and Y and everybody else around here allows me to be able to play my position and try to make the game easy for them. And, honestly, as simple as that for me. And being able to do that since I've been here is, make me most comfortable and where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, some blocks, you know what I'm saying?